The gospel calls them magi, astrologers. And that word magi is where magic comes from, magician. But so often, they're the three kings. And I suppose that's because in that first reading, which gets two of the three gifts mentioned, gold and frankincense, they mention all these kings would come. And I suppose it has something to do as well with the way they were treated. Because they were given the VIP treatment. Here he met with them himself. Who does a king meet with privately? And why? Why would Herod treat them so? Why would they treat him with such respect? Well, they both wanted to collect some information. Magi, I suppose they were playing it safe. They wanted to make sure they'd be welcomed. And perhaps Herod the same way. I don't know who these guys are. I better give them the VIP treatment. But what's most telling is when these mysterious strangers come to Jesus. They give him the VIP treatment with no strings attached. How can they benefit from this? They give him the VIP treatment because, I guess, sure enough, we did find a baby. They give him the VIP treatment because, well, I don't know. They open their treasures and offer gifts. In 1927, very noted English poet T.S. Eliot published a poem, The Journey of the Magi. And it's a clever, fascinating, and very challenging poem that has a lot of references to the crucifixion at the time of the birth. But listen to part of the poem. A cold coming we had of it, just the worst time of the year. Worst time of the year for a journey, and such a long journey. At the end, we preferred to travel all night, sleeping in snatches, with the voices singing in our ears saying that this was all folly. And I suppose, where are you going? Not quite sure. Well, what's up? The star. We're going to follow the star. Oh, brother, that might take you to another planet. There's something going on here. We're going to follow the star. And they found this child. You know, it's nice now and then to be given the VIP treatment. You get it sometimes when you're a priest. It's like, guys, it's just me. Come on. It's just me. But it's kind of nice. Maybe visiting relatives you haven't seen for a long time. Show up. Oh, gosh, you're here. There's something in following Christ that really calls us, in a sense, to give him the VIP treatment. But frankly, the only way we're going to be able to do that is by giving it to others. Again, you can look at Herod and the Magi's encounter with him and see, well, they were kind of checking each other out here. They both wanted information. And they both got it. But if we want to reference Christ, we need to give that kind of treatment to others. Not because they earned it. Not because we think we're going to get something from them. But because they're sons and daughters of God. Because they're created in the image and likeness of God. There's something dramatic about all this feast. You hear it strongly in the second reading, that everyone is called, Gentiles, non-Jews, as well as Jews. This just cracked open the isolation and the exclusivity that the Jews clung to so savagely. Everybody's welcome. We do a decent job of welcoming here. Speaking of which, talk about special visitors from afar. You know Father Bill's here. First time he's been here, he's been back from Mexico. Welcome back. Nice to have you. Too many times, you look at somebody who's different. You hear an accent. You see a skin color. It's like, what's going on? Be on guard. Beware. And it leaks out. Too many times, we pass up the opportunity to extend ourselves in a delicate situation and say, honey, welcome. I'm talking about church, but I'm talking about everywhere else. Those times you see other people acting a little suspicious. Crack the ice. Give that person the VIP treatment. God knows we might be on the other side of the equation someday. But the beauty of what happened, they brought reverence and homage to a little baby. They spared church precious gifts. And what did they get out of it? Simply the satisfaction of having found the one they were looking for. Simply the satisfaction of having treated him the way they would want to be treated. Well, I'm all for the VIP treatment for everyone. May God bless us all.